Cubs starter Yu Darvish shaky. The evidence to support yesterday. Card starter Michael Wacha up in the fourth. Bases loaded. Wacha's second hit of the day brings in two. St. Louis up 4-1. Bottom four, 5-1. Backup catcher Taylor Davis. No hits on the season. How's a granny? First career homer, tied at 5. Same score, bottom of the eighth. Javier Baez, first man up. Pop fly, right field line. Colton Wong in hot pursuit from second base. The sliding effort, no. Don't need replay on that portion, but foul or ground rule double. Depends on where the ball is. Call on the field is going to stand. Foul ball. Baez back to the dish. 3 pitches later. Fair. 11th for Baez. That is Manny Ramirez stuff. High and away. Take it the other way. And let's go. 6-5 Cubs, a comeback winner at home. Dane Kelly is a man possessed as well as David Bodie. In the desert last night, Botacious expialidocious in the third, and then again in the fifth. That gets out quick. First career multi-homer game, 7-0 early. Late Anthony Rizzo, this is something that SpaceX wants to get its hands on. That is lunar. Look at the trajectory. Protractors, everyone, out, and we are measuring. 9-1 Cubs. There's Frank Reich, the Colts, an upset winner in Kansas City, heading into the bye week 3-2. And this team looks a little different around Indianapolis tonight. Bill Brooks, the Colts Ring of Honor member, alongside Charlie Clifford. Thank you for joining us on the Roy Rogers Heating and Air postgame show. We are just getting started tonight. Sports director Anthony Calhoun in the Colts locker room as we speak. Bill, there is no champagne because it's only week 5, but this is going to go a long way for this team. You heard it from Frank Reich right there 2 years ago. I step in the building. Chris Ballard's in this building. We want to win up front. Now you have an offensive line that hasn't missed a snap this season, doesn't give up a sack in Kansas City with the noise to deal with, and they just bullied around Kansas City from the jump. They dominated this football game, Bill. Yeah, they did dominate the football game. Let's show them the highlights. If you missed early, here was the action right off the jump. Frank Reich's team. Again, the Colts 1-16 as double-digit underdogs dating back to 2000. First drive, Marlon Mack, 30 yards. Bill sets up first and goal, and there was a little momentum after an opening field goal from Kansas City. Yeah, they did a nice job here. This is off the line, did a nice job opening holes, and then here you see Brissett. Get the guy, defender off his feet, pump fake him, and get to the corner of the end zone. Nick Sirianni said this week he's not Lamar Jackson fast, but he's quick enough on this play. Do you like the play call here? I like the play call because you know what? He has 2 people he could throw it to right there, Wilkins or Doyle, but they were covered, so he ran it in. Here we go, second quarter. The former Chief, Justin Houston, makes his entrance. We knew there was so much on the line for Houston. And then later, Patrick Mahomes. This is the magical play that said, okay, the video game Xbox offense that Mahomes runs, it's here tonight. What did you think, Bill? Touchdown off the scramble, 3rd and 18. That's Mahomes. That's what he does. That's how he makes football exciting. AC, this is an experiment, right? You said it off the top. 4 new starters early. Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis. It looks good. Both guys have 20 points coming out of the third quarter into the fourth. Late, it's the same problem we saw last year without Victor Oladipo. Who's going to score the basketball in crunch time? It wasn't TJ Warren. He goes out with an injury. Malcolm Brogdon, 20 points, 11 assists. He couldn't get anything going late. On the other end, the Dookie, Luke Kennard, 30, a career high off the bench. Nate McMillan wants to watch the tape. There are too many new pieces before he can make any conclusions about tonight.
I can make all the excuses in the world. We lost the game, but, it's going to take some time for us to get the camaraderie that, we had in the preseason.
Pair Turner and Sabonis in the starting lineup, fine, but remember, that's going to hurt this bench. 57-16, Detroit outscores Indiana tonight. TJ Warren bangs his hip late in the game, forced off the floor. He told me after he's absolutely fine, just a bruise, so no injury concern there. A healthy team, but tons of questions everywhere, AC, after night one. That's the field tonight at the Fieldhouse.